You've probably heard that discipline is key to success, but what if I told you that without it, you're doomed to fail, no matter how talented or smart you are? Here's something shocking. According to research, nearly 80% of people fail to stick to their New Year's resolutions, and that's because they lack discipline. It's not about luck, natural talent, or even motivation. It's all about the habits you form and the discipline you build. In fact, a study from the University of Pennsylvania found that self-discipline is a more powerful predictor of success than intelligence. But here's the catch: discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you create. So, if you feel stuck or like success is always out of reach, it's not because you're not capable. It's because you haven't mastered the art of discipline. In this video, I'll show you how to break the cycle of weakness and become the leader you were meant to be. Let's dive into strategies that will change the way you think, work, and lead forever. Stay tuned. What you're about to learn will shift everything. Chapter 1. There's a popular belief that leaders are born, not made. It's a myth. In reality, discipline is what separates great leaders from those who merely dream of greatness. Take Michael Jordan, for instance. Many know him as the greatest basketball player ever, but he wasn't born that way. He was cut from his high school basketball team because of his perceived lack of talent. But what Jordan had in abundance was discipline. He practiced relentlessly, sometimes up to 10 hours a day. As a result, his disciplined approach made him the icon he is today. Leaders who depend on natural talent will eventually fall short when real challenges hit. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment or hoping for luck. It's about showing up consistently, day in and day out. Chapter 2. Many people think weakness is just a result of bad luck or circumstances, but the truth is, it's often a decision. Every time we skip a workout, avoid a tough conversation, or procrastinate on important tasks, we make a choice to stay weak. Think about this. The average person spends nearly 2.5 hours a day on social media, according to a study by the Global Web Index. That's 2.5 hours that could be spent building discipline and strength. Leadership requires making hard decisions consistently. The real question is, will you choose to stay weak or will you choose to develop discipline and rise above your weaknesses? Each small decision adds up. To stay strong, you need to make a conscious decision every day to choose discipline over comfort. Chapter 3. Small habits can make the biggest difference. Research shows that habits account for up to 40% of our daily actions. That means if you can master a few small habits, you can drastically change your life. Take a look at Tim Ferriss, best-selling author and entrepreneur. He starts every day by writing down 3 things he's grateful for, 3 things he wants to achieve, and meditating for 10 minutes. This simple routine sets his mindset for success and discipline for the day. Imagine if you incorporated even just 5 minutes of reading, a quick workout, or a simple to-do list every day. These tiny, disciplined actions compound over time. By sticking to micro habits, you begin to build a system of self-control that fuels your leadership ability. If you're enjoying this content, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified about more powerful leadership strategies. Chapter 4. Pressure is inevitable. But how you respond to it defines your leadership. When chaos hits, it's easy to panic and lose control. However, leaders with strong discipline remain calm and make calculated decisions. Take Winston Churchill as an example. During World War II, while the world was in chaos, he remained focused and disciplined, keeping his mind clear under the greatest pressure imaginable. A study by the American Psychological Association found that people with high levels of self-discipline can make better decisions under stress. So when things go wrong, remember, a disciplined mindset allows you to think clearly, act quickly, and lead with confidence, even when everything seems uncertain. Chapter 5. Motivation is fleeting. One day you feel inspired, the next you feel stuck. But discipline? That's the secret weapon of consistent leadership. A study by the University of Pennsylvania found that high achievers are not necessarily more talented or smarter, they just have more discipline. They keep showing up, even when the motivation isn't there. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even on the days when you don't feel like it. This is why you don't need to wait for inspiration to strike. You build discipline by committing to the work, day after day, regardless of your emotional state. It's the ability to push forward and complete tasks, whether you're feeling motivated or not. That's what makes leaders successful over the long term. Chapter 6. Leaders aren't just remembered for what they do today. They're remembered for the long-lasting impact they create. And it's discipline that shapes that legacy. One of the most powerful examples of this is how Nelson Mandela, after spending 27 years in prison, emerged disciplined and focused on his mission of unity for South Africa. His ability to stay disciplined, even in the darkest times, inspired millions. According to a study in the Journal of Leadership and Organizational Studies, leaders who exhibit consistent self-discipline tend to build more sustainable legacies. The key is to think beyond short-term gains and focus on long-term growth. Whether you're leading a company or a team, it's your disciplined habits that will leave the mark on those who follow you. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on leadership and personal growth that will transform your mindset and your future.